All right, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Okay. Boot camp is long enough and hard enough as it is. If that's the only motivation you're going to bring, it's going to feel a lot harder and it's going to feel a lot longer.
That's what she said.
No. Intro complete. Come here, bud. Come here right now. Give me a kiss. Give me a beso. Thank you. Donka. What am I doing, brother? Hey, brother. Alright, I think we're good now, man. Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new reaction video. You guys crushed the last Navy boot camp reaction video. Are you kidding me? Over 1,000 likes. And we're gonna be doing another secret, unreleased footage, never before seen boot camp reaction video. This is gonna be a good one, because this kind of shows, you get to see the recruits in their natural habitat. You get to see the recruits when they're new. This is when the ship is about to be commissioned. The ship is going to be commissioned. It's like when you first get to boot camp, you get your flag, and there's going to be an officer that comes and talks to you and gives you this whole spiel. But you're going to be able to see during this video, you're going to be able to see, kind of like, pay attention to the different recruits, their demeanors. You can tell their military bearing. Some don't have their military bearing yet. They're moving around, fidgeting, looking around. Remember, you always want to keep your eyes front. 1,000-yard stare, 10,000-yard stare, you know, whatever they teach you, you look through the person. You'll learn. If there's someone, you're looking at me, right? If I'm talking to you, you don't look at me. You look like a point, a fixed point behind me at the wall, and like you kind of look through me. Whatever, we're getting off track. Let's hop in this video. Thank you guys so much for all the support. You guys crushed the last reaction video. I really want to do more, a lot more content, but like you guys know, I tell this all the videos lately, I've been grinding my other channel, my gaming channel. This channel, I still want to do as many Navy videos as I can. Trying to still pump out a lot of content, trying to figure out some other things. What I want to do with this channel, I'm not sure. But for sure, you can always count on JTboocamp bringing you some fresh, never before seen. Let's get the likes up. Can we get over 1,000 again? Seaman Squadron, you're strong. Let's do it. Come here. This is why you drop likes. As long as I show him, easy 1,000 likes, bro.
Attention on deck!
Staff at ease, please.
Attention on
All right, good
deck.
afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Okay. Boot camp is long enough and hard enough as it is. If that's the only motivation you're going to bring, it's going to feel a lot harder and it's going to feel a lot longer. So let's try that again. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon,
Bro, I already love this guy, dude. Are you kidding me? I love this officer already. You could tell this guy's probably like younger. He might be my age that I am now. Maybe been out of college for a couple years. He's not a butter bar anymore. I think this is a LT. These kind of speeches though, when he's in boot camp, this might kind of look silly to you guys. Like, come on, let's get louder. Good afternoon, sir. I can't hear you. Aye, Captain. Like, dude, it reminds me of freaking SpongeBob. Why am I so many SpongeBob references lately? The other video I did a lot of SpongeBob references. That's why. But it's like boot camp is you have to be motivated. You have to buy into it. That's the thing. Some of you guys right now, I get comments, dude, I'm gonna laugh at them. I'm gonna laugh at that. I'm not intimidated or like, I'm not gonna buy. It doesn't matter. You have to buy into this, you know, one team, one fight, the Navy mentality, bro. This boot camp stuff, you have to buy into it. And it just shows you right there, the LT coming in. They making them get louder, repeat themselves, motivation. You'll see that a lot. It's pretty funny, dude. And then pay attention to the division you see. You got your RPOC in the front. Pay attention to like people's military bearings, right? Just trying to look at everyone. You can see some are fidgeting, some are very like military bearing is good. And then you have the RDCs in the background as well. The RDCs with the red ropes, you can see them in the back. You know the RDCs and the officer in the all tan. They probably go out and get drinks together and party on the weekend.
Better. That's what you need to bring every time. I'm Lieutenant Matthew Peters. I'm the ship's officer here at Ship 6, USS Constitution. Your new home for the next couple of months. Senior Chief Oligan, he is your LCPO, your lead chief petty officer.
Your new
Is he
home.
saying about, is he going to be giving comments today?
No, sir, not the one.
Okay.
Oof.
You're probably wondering why we all have you here. We're here for your commissioning. Some of you might know what that is, but I'm going to explain it a little bit. Commissioning is a time-honored tradition we have here in the Navy. I like to think of it as a solemn celebration.
Okay, I'm gonna let, there's not really much I'm gonna react to the rest of the video. I'm just gonna play the rest of the video, let you guys really embrace it, pay attention to the video, love it. But also notice things, the compartment. I'm gonna go away in the corner soon, so bye-bye, JT. I'll see you guys at the end of the video though for outro. But also some things I want you guys to pay attention to. Watch people's military bearing, look at the uniforms. Like, just try to, attention to detail is very important. You're gonna learn that a lot in boot camp, attention to detail, attention to detail. So have attention to detail. In this video, this is where you're gonna be living your new home for the next 2 months. People watching that are about to go to boot camp. This is your home. You're gonna spend a majority of the time inside this compartment. Everything's there. So look in the background, you can see the fish bowl, you can see the P-way where you greet people coming in and out when you stand watch. You can see the famous P-way right there, bro. A lot of you guys that just graduated boot camp or me that have been out for boot camp for a while. This whole layout is the same for most of us. And it just brings back memories. You can see the P-way, the fish bowl, the whole layout, the floor, the different bunks. Just like the color of the walls. Pay attention to all this stuff. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video. I'll see you guys very soon.
We're celebrating having a new weapon for the fight for freedom and democracy around the world. Sometimes that weapon's a ship. You've probably seen that. We break a bottle of champagne on the bow and slide the ship into the water. Sometimes it's squadron of aircraft. But today, it's 2 new divisions of recruits. So we celebrate that. It's solemn though, because we know we're gonna put that new weapon in harm's way. Ships get sunk, squadrons of aircraft, they get shot down, and sailors die. That's a responsibility we've all chosen to take up. Because freedom has a price, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It does. So, before I welcome you to the family of the United States Navy, before I commission you though, I need to go over a few things. You've heard this stuff before, you've been briefed it before, so the fact that I have you here standing at attention, I have my staff and your RDCs here, and the fact that your ship's officer is taking the time to go over it again should tell you how important and how seriously we take it. So if we take it seriously, you need to take it seriously. So if you violate these rules, I'm going to do everything in my power to send you home. Is that understood?
Yes, sir!
So what am I talking about? I'm talking about the CO's top 6. Number 1, sexual harassment and assault. You all came here as strangers. Ideally, in about 2 months, you'll be shipmates, you'll be teammates, you'll know each other well. You're going to be brothers, you're going to be sisters, you're going to be part of the family. We do not sexually harass our brothers and sisters. So what do I mean? That means no catcalling, no inappropriate comments, no unwanted sexual behavior of any kind. I don't care if the other party's on board with it, someone overhears it and they're uncomfortable, you've just sexually harassed them, and it will not be tolerated here at Ship 6. No recruit-to-recruit contact. You will not touch each other. There are a few times when your training dictates you touch each other. Outside of that, we were not going to tolerate any of it. We also include passing notes or touching another recruit's gear without their permission. There's not going to be any fraternization. That means unduly familiar relationships. You're not here to make friends. Once you leave here, you want to be friends, great. But here, you're here to become professionals, and you're here to become teammates, not friends. So you will not have an unduly familiar relationship with any of your fellow recruits, with my RDCs, or with the civilian staff. No racism or discrimination. I do not care what color your skin is. I do not care if English is your first or second or third language. I don't care where you come from, what your sexual orientation is, or what your religion is. It does not matter to me, it does not matter to your RDCs, and therefore does not matter to you. If we accept each other's differences, if we embrace them, they can make us stronger. If we don't, they make us weaker. And our enemies will take advantage of that weakness. So you need to come together as a team. So what do I mean by that? No racist remarks, no slurs, no jokes about someone's religion or their sexual orientation. I do not care if that racial slur is about your own race. It will not be tolerated here. And finally, substance abuse. You might think you know what this means, but here at RTC we have our own definition. Many of you will be prescribed medications by a military doctor. You will take those medications as prescribed. If you go outside the bounds of that prescription, we are counting that as substance abuse. So if you take more than you're supposed to, if you take it in a way you're not supposed to, if you give it to another recruit, or you dispose of it improperly, we are counting that as substance abuse, and we will hold you responsible. I don't care if it's pain medication or throat lozenges. It's all the same to me. All right, now I'm going to go over the grievance policy. You all have problems, right? I have problems. Your RDCs have problems. Just because you came here doesn't mean your problem's going to stop. In fact, they're probably going to increase in severity and frequency. But you came here to learn toughness, to become warriors and sailors. So sailors, they deal with their problems on their own. If they can't, then they look to their teammates, and then the chain of command. So if you can't handle a problem on your own, look to your fellow recruits. If they can't help you solve it, then you have your recruit chain of command, your RPOC and your AROC. If they can't solve it, then you're going to engage your RDCs. They'll be able to help you with 99% of your problems. They have been there, they have done that, they have seen everything under the sun. If your problem is with one of your RDCs, well, you have two more, right? In the unlikely scenario that they cannot help you with your problem, that is when you will talk to the LCPO or myself, the ship's officer. If you feel like we are unwilling or unable to help you with your problem, you do have one more course of action. And that's writing a letter to the CO. But be forewarned, before you go down that avenue, it's better be a matter of life and death. Because if you waste the CO's time, you've taken one problem that you thought you had, and you've turned it into two. And I guarantee you that second problem is going to be much bigger and much more painful for you. All right. You all came here with a goal. I'm assuming and I'm hoping that goal is to turn from a civilian into a sailor. That's not going to come easy. It's not meant to be easy. Your RDCs are going to be hard on you. Your training's going to be hard on you. But I guarantee you, in the end, it is worth it. 99% of what's going to determine whether you leave here a civilian, like you came, or you leave here a sailor, like you want to be, 99% of that is up to you. It's up to how much motivation you show, how much you care, and how much you bring to the table every single day for every single evolution. It's going to be totally up to you whether you graduate here in 2 months as sailors. Let me tell you about a little bit of a moment you're going to have there at that graduation, your pass and review. You're going to march in, you're going to do the ceremony, and at the end they're going to call liberty, liberty, liberty. Your loved ones are going to rush off The Sam's there, they're gonna come down from the second deck and they're gonna try and find you. But they'll see you for the first time as a United States sailor in your dress uniform. That moment where you first make eye contact with them, and you see that pure joy and pride in their eyes, and you see yourself reflected in their eyes in your new uniform, makes everything you're gonna go through here worth it. But special moments like that, they have a cost. They have a price, and it's a heavy price. And you start paying for it right now. You pay for it up front. But believe me when I say it is worth it. It is worth the cost. You gotta earn that right. You gotta earn that uniform. You gotta earn that moment. All right. Staff, attention. Present arms. Divisions 355 and 356, in the name of the United States Navy, I commission thee. Welcome to the fight. RDCs, carry out the plan today.
Aye, sir. Aye, sir. Thank you.
Order, arms. Ready to agree?
Aye, aye, Petty Officer.
We are, Chief. Alright, go put my flags downstairs.
Yep, let's go, flags.
Go.
Move, 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 move.
Petty officer.
Chief, do you want us to get on our